Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Dashboard Fridays. I'm Adam from SquaredUp and I'm joined again by my colleague Shawn. Hey Shawn.
Hello, Adam.
Thanks for joining us again. We're talking about SQL again. I don't know which order these are going to come out. If you've already seen the SQL page time frame video, if you haven't, check it out. If it's not published yet, watch out for it. But today we are talking about AdventureWorks, which is a much loved SQL sample database that Microsoft produce for learning, for development against, for all sorts of cases. We use it internally in some of our sort of demo applications as well. So Shawn, tell us about the sample dashboard you've made. I've brought it up on screen. What it does, what it's for, how it works.
Cool. Again, so just like the other video, which you may or may not have seen yet, that one focused on dates and just examples. This time we're taking data that Microsoft provides and then just showing how to visualize it. So it has some great series data in there. It has some great health data. And we have all these different tiles. And it was just interesting for me to just sit down, walk through that data to something that should be very familiar to all SQL administrators. So they don't have to actually necessarily know the data anymore. It's just the sample data. So just taking a quick look here, like customers by region, I use the AdventureWorks. Just a simple query to show selecting region, giving an account, and then throwing that on a bar graph. Nothing hard. Moving to the sales for region here. This one is a little bit more robust for the scalar value because I add some health information in here. But again, simple query, show what I want to see, group by region. And then because it's a scalar value, I can go to color and then set what I want the health to be. So another great way of, because this is, again, sample data, but if you were working with real data, plug in your real query. Here's how we did the scalar value. Boom, done. And then I guess probably one of our newer tiles. Here's a query. Again, simple. Here's the region. Here's the values. Here I assign some health. And then I apply those health to the map just to kind of show where things are. It's nice. One of our newer tiles, and it's just really simple. Yeah, nothing crazy here. Well, I shouldn't say crazy until I actually go to crazy. Here's a crazy one. Here's where I set time frame in a weird way. So instead of doing 1 hour, I do 24, and instead of doing 12 hours, I do 48, because that was kind of the way the data was working. I just show how I do that, and then I had to duplicate some of the data because the AdventureWorks data set that I was working with was from 2017. I didn't have anything current, but there's the data, and let me exit mode here. So last 48 months. So even though it says 12 hours, if I click one, it says 24 months. And so I kind of overload SquaredUp's time frame at the top to kind of make the data more usable. So and just kind of a really neat example.
So from the SQL page time frame video, you talked about how you can specifically map 12 hours to 12 hours, and in this case, you're just effectively using them as increments and applying your own numbers in the background.
Yes, yeah, absolutely true. Yeah. And just so you can see how it all works, goes all the way across, the different values, how they update, how the data looks. Let me do 30 days here. Because again, I didn't have enough data. As you can see, it kind of dies right there. But
I've seen cases. I was just gonna say I've seen cases with AdventureWorks where you basically just have to figure out how old it is and then take that off the date stamp and make it a date stamp to trick it into appearing, right? So
yes, and that is exactly what had to happen here. So it'd be awesome if Microsoft every month would update the data set, but I know how that's arduous. But what I do here is I just kind of fake it. But this is a great example. SQL admins can use the data they already have, play with the dashboard, see how the tiles work, see how the query works, plug in their own data. They should be up and running. Kind of take the mystery out of the whole, how do I make a visualization from my SQL data?
Perfect. So if you've already got a SQL Server, you've already got the AdventureWorks sample database kicking around, just get SquaredUp pointed at it, build some dashboards, or just grab this sample. Cool. Is there anything else anyone needs to be aware of? probably covers it.
No, that's really it. This is probably one of our most self-explanatory dashboards ever. Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Well, I'll go ahead and wrap us up. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. As usual, squareup.com/dashboard gallery is where you'll find these samples. You can download them in product or get the zip files straight from the dashboard gallery. If you're stuck with anything, head over to community.squareup.com. But yeah, otherwise, just leaves me to say thanks to Shawn for joining us again. Thanks, Shawn.
Thanks for having me, Adam.
And yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. I'm sure we'll have another episode soon. If you have any special requests, again, get over to Community Answers, just post and ask what you want to see a dashboard for, what you want to see a video about that dashboard for, that kind of stuff. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and speak to you next time.